You have heard so much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
No one can do it better.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and conviction. If not, sit down and shut up.
Talk to me. Say something.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but it damn sure makes it even. No, 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 no.
Get up on it.
Get your ass on.
Now get your damn hands off the mic that I'm choking.
The channel you're now about to watch is about positivity and has real conversations and discussions, deals with positive issues and views, and it does contain content and language that may be inappropriate, unsuitable, and too vicious and real for some viewers with sensitive ears. This is a reminder that this is an adult channel for viewers 18 and older. You didn't pay no money, so there's no need for you acting funny. So just sit back, relax, while you watching this channel with your host, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because when they made him, they broke the mold. So please enjoy this channel.
No one can do it better.
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and conviction. If not, sit down and shut up.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but it damn sure makes it even. No, 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 no.
Get up on it.
Get your ass on.
Now get your damn hands off the mic that I'm choking.
Get your ass on.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Tell me something good, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls, and many millions of y'all all in around the world. Thank y'all so much and welcome to the same show, but with a new name. On the Real, No Filter. Yes, with the same host, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. Still not afraid to speak what I feel and yell out what's real. Carlos Stargell.
The last.
After they made me, they broke the mold. Yeah, this is, same sugar honey iced tea, just with a new name. This is a channel where you can still vent, speak your mind, and be yourself all at the same time, and so freely and expeditiously. And it's a right way and a wrong way to say it, do it, and everything. And it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable, as you like the same done to you. And like I said, SOS.
Same shit.
New name. Oh yeah, want to give birthday shout outs to everybody whose birthday today, December the 16th. Yeah, and I want to give us, really while I'm thinking about it, before I do, I just want to give shout outs to everybody all over the world, all across the country, the Mid-South, the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, and especially Atlanta, Georgia, the surrounding areas, and the whole state of Georgia.
Get your ass on.
Oh yeah, I want to thank y'all for taking the time to check out, tune in, view, and watch this episode of On the Real, No Filter. Plus, what I'm about to say too, like I said, it's a new name. Same thing, but with a new name. But basically, also what I'm saying too. Okay, oh yeah, now getting back to what I was saying. Today is kind of like a little sentimental. I ain't gonna say sentimental, but this the day I'm kind of feeling down about. because it's my cousin, Charles Lewis Bell. He passed like 2 months, 2.5, 3 months before, right after the first time I was married in 2005. I got married July 2005, and I think he passed away like late October 2005. Yeah, and it still bothers me to this day because he's not here. And like I say, it still hurt like a SOB. And I'm gonna say this too. I miss the guy, but till this day, even though it hurted like hell, I still don't know to this day how in the HE hockey sticks did I have the strength to still sing at his funeral.
Talk to me. Say something.
Well, like somebody told me, it wasn't nobody but the Lord, which is true.
No one can do it better.
'Cause like I said, I was hurt. I was disturbingly hurt when I lost my cousin that year. But like I said, I still, well, I thank God too that I still had the strength to still sing at his funeral.
No one can do it better.
But y'all just don't know. That's not a good feeling. Everybody go. I know everybody got to go sometime. But hurting and still, and you know what though, and you got to be really blessed if you hurt and still got the guts and the strength to sing. I didn't think I was gonna do it at first, but all I had to do was pray to the Lord, and just ask, and just for strength, courage, wisdom. You know what I'm saying? That's all I needed, and guidance. Yeah, it was scary as hell, but I was nervous. But like I said, I still pulled it off. It wasn't no good feeling, but hey, I did. Not only I did it for the Lord,
I did it for my cousin.
yeah, because when I got the news and told me that he had passed, even though it hurt, like I said, it hurt like hell. But I told my aunt, which was his grandmama, God rest her soul too. She died in 2008. But anyway, I told her, I don't want to, wasn't trying to bring it up. And I hope I wasn't trying to step on her toes or anything like that, but I let her know I wanted to sing. And she told me, she said she was going to ask me, but she wanted to make sure I was up to it. But when she said it made her feel better, when I just came out and told her that I wanted to sing at his funeral. And to be honest with you, that made me feel better too. When I had to still song at his funeral. Like I said, that's some hurting sugar honey iced tea. When you lose somebody that close to you, you still have the guts and the strength to sing at somebody's funeral.
Amen.
Talk to me. Say something.
No one can do it better.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I did it. I did the damn thing. And I know, even though he was gone, but his spirit was his. I know I felt his spirit, and he didn't know, and he was, knowing him, he probably would have said, "Go on and do it anyway. You know you want to." I know my cousin, that's why. But then what's good about it too, he passed the torch to his little cousin, little Rick. So that made me feel better too. But really, y'all know I miss Lewis on this birthday. And plus, getting off that subject too, I want to say happy birthday to some high school friends. Donna Bailey from Cedar Grove. I've been knowing her since Cedar Grove Elementary. Happy birthday, Dawn. And I want to say happy birthday to a friend of mine, John Robbins. I call him J-Rob. Met him at Southwest DeKalb. But like I told him, I admire the way how he spent time with his son. I mean, I'm not envious. I'm happy because a lot of a lot of men they don't even do the things he did for his son. But I'm proud of the man. I am so proud of him for for being for being the father that he is. But I remember he told me too. He was glad that I found love again. Thank you, Jagger. Thank you, John. Yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna say this to John if you watching. Yeah, John Robbins, if you watching, I'm just gonna say this to you, just like I told everybody else. It took long enough, but that's okay. Not only I had patience, but I did what a lot of people wish they coulda, woulda, and shoulda did. I waited on the Lord, and that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, you're supposed to wait on the Lord, cause guess what? Also know, but they always be quoting that same scripture at me, especially this time since this on my second marriage. They were like, he's so fat in his wife. Fat. I said, yeah, yeah, yeah. I already know. Proverbs 18 chapter 22nd verse. I know that. I said, but don't y'all also know too in First Corinthians chapter 7, verse 9, it clearly lets y'all know that it's better to marry than to burn.
Talk to me. Say something.
Now I got a brother. He been married 4 times, but hey, that's okay. I respect him for that because, like I told my sister and my brothers,
Respect the man.
because he's being obedient. He's being obedient to the Lord, letting you know that it's better to marry than to burn. So you got to respect that.
Talk to me. Say something.
They were laughing, true enough, but I didn't see nothing funny about that because when it comes to the Lord, you're supposed to be obedient. I mean, because if you do that's opposite of God, it won't work. But if you be obedient and listen to the Lord, the rest will follow. Because guess what? Like I told cousins of mine and friends of mine, I would never probably would have never made it this far if it wasn't for the Lord.
Talk to me. Say something.
No one can do it better.
And I'm gonna say this too. Even when I was young and in high school, mainly high school, man, they used to tell me, a lot of people had told me, man, why don't you go to church, man? I mean, ain't no need for you trying to get in where you're fitting in, and you know how you was raised. You know what? I didn't want to listen to them when I was in high school. Why? Because I thought I had everything figured out, but I didn't. But thank the Lord all day, every day, that I took heed to what somebody was saying. So after graduating high school, I graduated class 86. And like towards the end of 87, beginning of 1988, I did the I did what they called the unthinkable and unbelievable. And I'm gonna tell you, I made that power move. My choice to give my life to the Lord before I turned 20 years old. And I did. Now, like I told people, I was just a kid and I was trying to do right because I not only I gave my life to the Lord, but during that time too, I also had a job working for the state. I was working with mentally challenged adults and kids. And to be honest with you, but that was way before Kroger. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I had more fun and I had better conversations with them than I actually will have with some of these so-called normal ass people.
Talk to me. Say something.
Man, all they just wanted to be accepted. I mean, hey, and then you got these so-called normal people that's running out here in the street.
They in, they in serious denial.
Yeah, because a lot of them that be always nitpicking and putting others down. Now, what if it was, I asked them, what if that was you? How would you feel? I said, but when it happened to you, I'm just going to say this.
I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so.
See, that's why they always say in the Bible, you reap what you sow. But in reality, and I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all on the real, no filter.
Karm,
Revenge is sweet.
payback is a motherfucker, and
Karma's up.
biatch.
And it really is. Because what you do and how you treat others will come back on you harder. Probably harder than a overcooked stale crack rock.
Talk to me. Say something.
Because you gotta, like I always say, you gotta be careful how you treat people, how you come at people, how you talk to people. Because I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people not gonna stand for that abuse. If anything, in this day and time, people, especially the way the world's going now, people are out for blood.
Talk to me. Say something.
For real. People are seriously out for blood. That's why you gotta be careful. Who you piss off, who you hurt, or who you mistreat. You never know what goes through that person's mind. But what kills me, the ones that's who's hateful, always trying to keep sugar and the iced tea going, instigating and all that, and just treating people bad. They don't, you know what though? They don't know that person who they be doing that to. They don't know that person's story. They don't know what that person went through in their life, and you don't know what's going through their head right now. So that's why I always say you got to be careful who you piss off, hurt, and mistreat. Because, like I said, them same ones you do that to, guess what? Them the ones you got to be careful about because they come hard and they don't give a damn. They will. You better hope and pray that they don't put you out your misery because you pick at them for so long and you piss them out to the point where they just sick and tired of being sick and tired. Guess what?
What they might end up doing to you, we already know it's against the law.
Talk to me. Say something.
And Grand Rising in you too, Veronica. Even though I see you every day, but Grand Rising.
You have heard so much about him.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I'm glad you say Grand Rising. At least I'm glad you spoke on the. At least I'm glad you spoke on the live chat. Shoot, that's real good right there. Made my day. But anyway, get back to what I was saying. That's why. That's why I always stress out too. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, and ignorance is at an all-time high. Because there's a lot of ignoramuses running around in this country today, and they still feel like ain't nobody tell them nothing, and they act like they
Shit.
don't stink.
Get your ass on.
But I'm gonna say this too. That's why it's best to keep living righteous, stay humble, and just keep on following those basic instructions before leaving Earth. I mean, you might live longer when you do, but keeping it real with you, just gonna say this right here. Now, like I say, it's not about whether a person like you or not. That key word is
Respect.
if they can't respect you, then that's a problem right there. And that's the problem I have. Like I told y'all before on my live chat, that's the problem I have with certain people in my life, especially whether they kids or adults or whatever. Because guess what? If you don't respect me, I don't respect you. And believe me, I curse kids out. I curse teenagers, grown folks, and even old people out. I cuss out preachers, doctors, lawyers, so-called law enforcement. I curse their ass out too if I have to, and I curse them out bad enough, just like a lot of people want me to do.
Talk to me. Say something.
And people ask me to always tell me that I got a foul mouth. Maybe, but guess what? No, ain't no shame in my. I ain't ashamed that I got a foul mouth. I only use it if necessary, and when I do, I'm gonna make you feel like I snatched the soul out of you, I'm gonna really drill it to your ass like white on rice, cold as ice, and
Big old shit.
like I say, I don't really approve of violence, but but I don't have to get violence to put you in check because, like I said, I get you bad enough where your feelings really be hurt, and then make you think. And then I say some stuff that'll make you think too. So that's why I say use the mind. You don't have to use these. You don't have to use no weapons. Use your mind. Like I say, your mind can work just as good as a fist or a knife or a gun. And I'm gonna say this one more time. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, and ignorance is at an all-time high.
Talk to me. Say something.
That's why everybody, we all need to educate ourselves, not just reading, writing, or arithmetic, more about life, survival. What really matters. That's what we really need to be educating ourselves about, what really matters. We don't need to really be focused on whatever it is that's irrelevant to society. And just like I had to tell some of these the so-called Jack-legged Jubilee, the Bible quoters and toters and testaliers, don't be concerned about what's coming out of my mouth. Because I'm gonna say what I want to say regardless. What you really need to be concerned about what's really going on other than what's coming out of my mouth. For real. You need to be worried about how your bills gonna get paid. How you where you gonna lay your head the next month, how you gonna get food on your table. Anything that need to be worried about that's necessary, that's really necessary. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We are like that song say, we are already living in the so-called material world, which is true because everybody worried about everything but the right thing and what's really need to be worried about.
Talk to me. Say something.
But I will say this too. Worry about yourself, your relationship with God, and whatever matters. Don't worry about other people because guess what? We all got to be held accountable and we all got to answer to one higher power.
Talk to me. Say something.
Am I right? Am I wrong?
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna have to shorten this today. But just to let you know, I'm letting y'all know in advance. I will be back with Naturally High, Less Sober, with Didi and Low at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Standard Time right here on YouTube. Please make sure you check it out at 3 o'clock.
Won't you please, pretty please?
And I really would appreciate it if you do. But I want to thank everybody who took the time to check out, tune in, view, and watch another episode, and watch this first episode of On the Real at No Filter. Again, This is an all adult channel, 18 and older. The real reason why it's like that too, think of all the sugar. Think of all the sugar honey iced tea that comes out of my mouth. It's not about what I say, it's how I say it. But when I say it, I'm gonna mean it. Like I said, the reason why I say 18 and older because it does contain content and language that might be inappropriate, unsuitable, and too vicious for those who have sensitive ears. Now, just want to say this. If your ears are sensitive and you and it get too real with you and it get too real for you, you can just get off for real. And I'm gonna say this right here. If you can't take basically what I'm saying, if you can't take the heat,
Stay off my damn channel.
then that's on the real. But I do thank those who took the time to check out and watch on the real, no filter. And I want to thank the subscribers, those who haven't. If you find it in your heart and you feel it in your depths of your soul, please don't hesitate to hit the like and or subscription bell. I really would appreciate it. And one-on-one live, one-on-one live chat is all. Good Lord have mercy, excuse me. One-on-one live chat is always available. Whether it's video or audio, both of them are optional. But if you don't want to be seen and don't want to be heard, you can always type in your comments on the live chat and go out live.
That'll be cool
Acceptable.
and satisfying.
Cool. Yeah, just wanted to let y'all know that. But again, thank y'all so much thank y'all so much again for taking the time to check out On the Real, No Filter. So until the next time, y'all, God bless you. Love you. Y'all be good, mama. You later than a snail, but that's okay. At least, but guess what? I'm about to close out, but let me finish this. God bless you. Y'all be good. I love you. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And by all means,
Please behave yourselves. Stop the violence. Increase the peace. Eliminate the hate. Spread love with a whole lot of joy. Follow those basic instructions before leaving Earth. And believe yourselves and please let's all act on one accord.
Mom, I know you. Mom, I can understand. Don't worry about it. But Pete, this, I will be back at 3 o'clock with Naturally High and Less Sober. Hopefully you can catch that. But if not, I understand. But again, thank y'all so much for checking out On the Real, No Filter. So until 3 o'clock, y'all. Peace.
Two fingers.
Out of your light last year. Later when you're straighter. Catch you on the next go round on another episode of
On the real. No filter. Bye bye!